Hi guys, this is editorial analysis for 20th January 2017. Let's go to the first one. This is from Hindu newspaper. It says that the government of India has decided to ratify the International Labour Organization Convention 182 on the worst forms of child labour and Convention 138 on minimum age of employment. So these are the two conventions by ILO that we have decided to ratify. Under these two conventions, India will have to eliminate the worst forms of child labour, that is, child slavery, sale and trafficking of children, debt bondage, forced recruitment for armed conflicts, child prostitution, child pornography, use of children for illicit activities such as drug trafficking, and exposure to any hazardous work which is likely to harm the health, safety, or the morals of the children. In this regard, we have already passed the Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Bill 2016, which prohibits the employment of children, altogether prohibits the employment of children up to the age of 14 years and children up to the age of 18 years in hazardous occupations. So no children, according to our law, can work up to the age of 14. And up to the age of, between the age of 14 and 18, they can work, but not in hazardous industries. Let's move on to the second editorial. This is from Hindustan Times. It says that our Minister of Women and Child Development, Maneka Gandhi, she has written to the Minister of External Affairs, Sushma Swaraj, and she has urged Sushma Swaraj to revise our visa format so that foreign nationals with records of child abuse in their own country cannot enter India. So we'll do this article in certain points. Let's start. It says that in the year 1991, an Australian pedophile named Freddie Peets, he was arrested for sexual abuse of children at a Goa orphanage. For 17 long years he had been doing that. In the year 2011, British social worker Jonathan Robinson, he was the patron of Gale Trust. He was also convicted of child sexual abuse. In the year 2011-12, 66 British nationals in India pleaded for help to their consulates in cases of child sexual abuse. So that is the magnitude of this offense in India, foreign nationals with a record of child sex abuse coming into India and abusing our children. According to our records, more than 94,000 crimes were committed against children in 2015 by everybody, not just by foreign nationals altogether. And many of them were by pedophiles. So, cases like these, they keep on coming in news. For example, I don't know if you remember or not, in the year 2006, we had those very famous Nithari killings in Noida. And then recently, something against another offender called Sunil Rastogi has come up. The article says that there has been an increase in crimes against children by 528%, more than 500% between the years 2005 and 2015. So just in that one decade, between 2005 and 15, the offences against children have increased by 528%. Recently, there has been a proposal for a national register of child sex offenders, and it is reportedly pending before the Ministry of Home Affairs. So we'll see what happens about that later. The article also says that 95% of rapes in India, rapes of children in India, is done by someone who is known to them. However, despite knowing all these facts, we spend only 0.03% of our GDP on child protection services. So, that is on protection of our children. Guys, the next piece of article that I will be doing, not today, is very important. One of the most important articles. I think it has the potential of coming in mains this year. It's on Jallikattu. And it's not one editorial that I've read about 6-7 of them on 2 different days. that is 20th January and 23rd January. So, and that is from 3 different newspapers. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to club all of them. I have already clubbed all of them, but it makes a very large article. However, it combines all the points that we need to know about Jallikattu as of now. And in future, if there is an editorial on Jallikattu, and if it is a repetition of all the points that I'll already have done, then I'll not repeat it. I'll only do it in future if they give out some new points. So this article on Jallikattu I'll be doing tomorrow, because I do not want to exceed the time limit today. It's a very long editorial and very important very important points we have got in that one. However, let's move on to do some of the general current affairs for today. That is, the first one is India ranks 78th on Global Passport Index. It has been topped by Germany. Next, 2016 has been recorded as the warmest year ever recorded by IMD. Next, the Jammu Kashmir Legislative Assembly has passed a resolution for the return of Kashmiri Pandits. Next, NASA is to explore the iron-rich asteroids named Psyche 16, PSYCHE 16. Next, Mission 41K. It's a mission by the Indian Railways. It means it aims at saving 41,000 crore rupees on electricity through integrated energy management. I think this has the potential of coming as a preliminary question. The Supreme Court in a recent verdict has said that a divorce granted by a church cannot override the law. And lastly, Manipur's Karang Island, Karang, it has become the first cashless island. So that's it for today. That is 20th January 2017. Thank you.